Okay, round number 3 against Pot Plant. My hand's not very good, so I'm probably just going to play Warhelm Cursor and Blightwalker in front of whatever he plays, and then just jam out Dr. Frankenbaum anywhere it gives me formation. Because drawing Scourge Knights would be pretty nice. I actually really like the Patron of Tarsus Scourge Knights plus Gloomriver Witch interaction. I have 3 Gloomriver Witches. I thought I had 2. It's actually pretty nice, much better than I thought it was initially. And if you're drafting Mono Necreum, you do get a lot of debuff cards. It would have been super good if I had had a Contagion Lord and then just picked up a bunch of Rot Fiends, but my deck wasn't that good. It would have been nice, especially with the Dr. Frankenbaums I already have. So there's a Palladium Pulse Mage card, which is not very strong. I'm just gonna jam a Blightwalker in front of it. He can debuff the Blightwalker, but since it only works until the end of turn and it doesn't kill my Blightwalker, it's not even that big a deal. Actually, I'm gonna just deal 1 damage to it with the Warhound Cursor because it's a lot better than dealing 1 damage to a creature I don't know where it's gonna end up, and it's a lot better than dealing 1 damage to him directly. Because what I can do now is if he debuffs my Blightwalker and then kills it somehow, maybe with like a Gloomriver Witch, if he's in whatever this faction is, Necreum, I can draw a 6-power creature like Zombie Titan and put it in front of it and have it die. Whereas if it had 7 power, you'd have the opportunity to save it again. And dealing 1 damage to him with my dog is not gonna make or break anything. Scourge Knight's Gloomriver Witch is pretty good. So he saps my Blightwalker to stop me from doing that. And then what's the second play? Because sap is garbage. Orient Battle Droid. That card is it would be good if I didn't have Scourge Knights in my hand, but I do, so it's definitely not good. Let's play Scourge Knights, and then do I want to level up the Gloomriver Witch? I only know he's playing a Loyan. The Loyan has a lot of really small creatures. Deathseeker's not the worst though, and it helps me deal with the Palladium Pulse Mage. So I'm gonna go ahead and play Gloomriver Witch because I have because I have a Scourge Knight leveled and a bunch of patrons, which I'm gonna play as soon as I draw them. It's just better to play Gloomriver Witch. Play it before combat so I can deal 5 damage, and then even if he debuffs me for 4, the creature still dies. I drew another Scourge Knights, so now I can play Plunder Imp. I probably can't formation it unless unless I'm willing to formation it. And that's why did he debuff a creature with? Is he gonna use Glimmer Witch to kill my Scourge Knights? No, he's just pure. He has to be Necreum, right? There's no reason to take all these debuff cards if you don't have Glimmer for Witch. It's just bad. Okay, so I can replace my Scourge Knights with the other Scourge Knights, so I get formation. Shrink the Pulse Mage and then play Plunder Imp. So this trades with my Frankenbaum, so he takes 2. I'm playing Plunder Imp for the because apparently he's just mono Pulse Mage and power removal. Oh my goodness, he is mono Pulse Mages. I'll just take the Pulse Mage because he can't get formation next turn. I can just play Scourge Knights without formation and kill it. It takes 2, but that's fine. I forgot that I thought this card was sapped, but I forgot that he used Pulse Mage on it. Okay, so I'm playing Patron even if it doesn't get the power, the benefit. Just because it's the best card I have in my deck, and then I'm probably just going to play Organ Harvester and kill one of his creatures. He's probably going to play Pulse Mage here, and then he's got 2 cards I don't know about, right? Because I saw 3 cards, took one of them, so he has 2 spells. Probably saps, to be honest. So he probably saps the Plunder Imp. I really hope he doesn't have 3 saps in his deck. 2 saps is pretty bad. Okay, so he's playing a little more reasonably, not super reasonably. I'm just gonna ignore the Pulse Mage. There's no reason to block it. I'm just gonna play Organ Harvester and Formation, just because it sacrifices itself, and then have that die. So we'll probably debuff my Plunder Imp and then kill it. Level 2 Pulse Mage is actually pretty good. Leveling Cold Weak would have been nice last rank, but I didn't have it. I didn't have the opportunity to. Hopefully he just has level 1 creatures so I can get value off my Organ Harvester. Debuffs it with the Pulse Mage. No surprise there. And then, what else you got? What else is there? Another Pulse Mage. Whenever I play against these mono Pulse Mages decks, it never feels like they have a way to win. He played a Forge Guardian Beta though, which is really good. The only thing I have to kill that is all the debuff effects and my Blightwalker. So it's pretty key to level those. Another sap. Oh man. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I don't have any good plays here, so what I'm gonna do is Cold Weak his guy to level it up. Actually, I could just Organ Harvester it and then play Infernal Visage. That's not even that good. Blightwalker doesn't work with Pulse Mage if he has a pump effect, but I don't think he does. So let's just play Blightwalker, kill the Pulse Mage with my 2/3 that's not going to really do anything. And then play Warhound Raider, I guess? I guess that's fine. I have a Zombie Titan in my deck. I can just replace the 0/4 if I need to. Okay, pretty bad hand. He's gonna sap my Blightwalker, and then I'm not gonna be able to deal with the Pulse Mage. And then I'm gonna not die to him because he doesn't have no creatures that attack me. Okay, so there's the only creature that I've seen that I'm actually worried about. And another Pulse Mage. Gracious. Okay, so Blightwalker kills the Pulse Mage. I can play, I guess, Vyrix Embrace. Like, my hand's not that great. I should play Vyrix Embrace to kill his 8/8. Keep my creature alive. Then battle. Play Warhound Cursor right here. Or actually, I'll play it in front of the Pulse Mage so it takes damage. And then play Dr. Frankenbaum in the middle. Oh, didn't draw any. I drew all my Tempest cards, so if I draw Patron next turn, it's guaranteed to work. I get the free Glimmer Witch on his Pulse Mage. And then I'll probably just play another Dr. Frankenbaum. Conflagrate on my 2 creatures. Okay, that's fine. It debuffs the guy and then saps it. Like, pretty much the only thing I've seen from him are saps. Ooh, Lava Fused Acer. So I'm gonna kill Lava Fused Acer with my Glim Reaper Witch. Right. I have to put a creature in front of it so it gets debuffed, but otherwise, yeah. I can put Dr. Frankenbaum. I wonder how this reads. Is it so? I think the way it works is if it I can use it to kill the Lava Fused Acer if I put the Glimmer Witch in front of it, but I'm not positive. I think it should work, so let's try it. Yeah, okay, it does work. Nice. Okay, so I'm playing Plunder Excursion Knights this turn. Leveling the Frankenbombs is actually pretty good because he just debuffs my creatures over and over and over and over again. So it's going to be hard to push through damage. So if I just play Control and then level the Dr. Frankenbombs, I'll be able to deal damage to him even if he's killing all my creatures. Which he will be because I can't really stop him from doing that. I'm probably just going to level Plunder Excursion Knights here, and then this is only a 7/1. Put Scourge Knights in front of it, and then debuff the Palladium Pulse Mage so my guy kills his Palladium Pulse Mage. And I can take... Oh my god. Oh, he has a Slumbering Shrine in his deck. That's kind of cute, but not very good. It's an 0/14 that doesn't really do anything. So I'll take... I mean, I'm going to take it because it's the only card that... Does this have Defender? No. I'm going to take it because it's the only card that can remotely do anything in his deck. So let's just play Scourge Knight, shrink his Pulse Mage, kill the Pulse Mage, hit him for 9. Go to his turn. He's got probably a sap in his hand. He probably saps my Scourge Knight, and I'll have to put something else in front of the Battle Droid, like this other Scourge Knights. Then play Blightwalker in the side lane. Look to ready the Grimgauntlet. Another Pulse Mage. Ugh, this deck is annoying. I hate debuff decks like this, not just because they're bad, but because it takes forever. It takes forever for them to actually win the game. Or not win the game, I'm sorry. Forever for them to lose the game. Because you never actually win when you play these decks. The Question is whether I want to play Blightwalker or Scourge Knights. I'm pretty sure it's Blightwalker. And then I play... I can just... I can't play it in formation without replacing a creature, so it's probably best to not worry about it. Sidelanes don't matter, right? I only have a level 1. Yeah, I only have a level 1 Zombie Titan, so it's best to play the Scourge Knights here. So if I draw the level 3 Scourge Knights, I can formate. Put my creatures in formation. My hand's pretty bad, but I can Ride of the Grimgaunt. I'm definitely going to Ride of the Grimgaunt my Blightwalker. Because I've seen a bunch of saps, but I haven't seen anything that actually stops my creatures from gaining power. Okay, that's the card I was worried about. I think I'm just going to throw Progeny of Sith in front of it. Yeah. His deck's always going to shine if he draws level 3s and I don't. And I draw a bunch of level 1s. So I'm not too surprised about that. What I'm going to do is play Blightwalker here, then block with Progeny of Sith. That way I get multiple blocks off. It doesn't really damage his creatures, but that's fine. Because I'm more concerned about... He's at 46. All I need to do is like stall for a little bit. And then I can kill him with Dr. Frankenbaum and Scourge Knights. He can debuff my Blightwalker and then block it. But he has no creatures I've seen that deals with it other than this card, and he's already played it. Yeah, so there's the debuff. And then he probably puts a creature in front of it in order to kill it. Or maybe he just ignores it because he doesn't realize it has Ride of the Grimgaunt on it. There's no way he ignores this creature. That's just poor play. Hopefully I get to play Scourge Knights in front of the Forge Guardian beta, because then I would be able to kill it. I could be at -4/-4, and then Scourge Knights would trade for it, but it would still die. Okay, what's your second play, dude? Come on. Like, how many options could he have? His deck is so linear. He just plays debuff effects and then, you know, waits. He's got a Slumbering Shrine. That's actually a really cool legendary. I like that card in design, but it's actually pretty bad. It's like a Nexus Core that soulbinds a slightly good spell in your deck. It makes your power's health or tough. It makes their creature's power equal to its health, I believe. Anyway, he's going into his extra time, and I have nothing else to talk about, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pause it here, and we'll pick up when he decides to play his next sap or whatever. Okay, so we actually went to combat there, and my stuff died, and I got the Progeny to block his Forge Guardian beta. So now what I'm looking to do is... My Blightwalker also grew because of the Ride of the Grimgaunt triggers. What are the best plays for me? I can just probably ignore the Forge Guardian beta, honestly. Okay, this card doesn't matter. I don't know why I even bothered to play it. What I'm going to do is play Frankenbaum in open lane right here. Hit him for 9. He's at 46. Then play Scourge Knights. Shrink his Bleeding Pulse Mage so he can't debuff my attackers without playing Sap, which does basically nothing. Hopefully this spawns in front of the thing again, but even if it doesn't, I don't really care. I take 3 from the Herald. This is a 13. And he's at 30. With a lot of stuff coming down to bear on him. And he just concedes. Maybe because he realized that he only done 6 damage to me in 4 ranks. And you can't win by not doing damage to your opponent. So, well, good games, man. This puts me at 2-1. Hopefully I play against a little more competitive opponents, but I like a challenge. But I'll take the free ones too.